Hey, this is Mike Buzzelli and Lonnie the theater lady. We're down here at the BURGH VIVANT bar, and we're going to tell you all about, well, we're not going to tell you all about, but we're going to tell you a little bit about Underneath the Lintel that we saw at the Pittsburgh Playwrights Theater on Liberty Avenue, downtown Pittsburgh.
It was in that space.
But it was a 12 Peers production.
Right.
At the Pittsburgh Playwrights. And Underneath the Lintel, the show was a one-man show starring Randy Kovitz, who also co-directed with Cameron Knight.
It's really an enigma.
It's a Rubik's Cube.
And you have to...
Just really, everything fits together so tightly.
It starts out when a librarian finds in the drop-off box a book that I believe was 113 years overdue.
Yes, it was.
A travel tour book.
The dues on that thing must have been ridiculous.
And he wanted to know who had checked out that book.
Right.
And that's basically his whole investigation of who took out this book and following clues, and he presented on paper. He presented things with tags, evidence number.
It leads him down a very serpentine, labyrinthine pathway to mystery and excitement.
Not only was it brilliantly written.
Glenn Berger, our playwright.
And reading through the playbill, he has won awards for, off the top of my head, I think there were 8 different plays that have won different awards. This played on off-Broadway, for 450 performances, and I can see why.
Because I kind of want to see it
fabulous.
Again. Because you see it, and then you get to know this big secret that we're not telling you. And
no.
Then you kind of want to go back, and now that you know the secret, you want to go back and go, oh, let's see how this comes together.
But I think we need to talk about the fantastic performance of Randy Kovitz.
It was enthralling, an enthralling performance. He really kept you engaged, and it was compelling, and you're right there with the character of the librarian, played by Randy. He did a phenomenal job.
I think what amazed me about his performance so much is that his character was really very quirky, kind of eccentric, but so likable.
We do like eccentrics, don't we?
Yeah. But he was that character.
He was. He completely embodied the character of the librarian. He really did. And that was one of the... I don't know how many actors could pull this off. That's a challenge to you actors out there.
I actually said something to him about that after the show, or he overheard me when I was saying, well, how could you ever find somebody else to play that role? Because he just embodied that role. And he said, well, it's been performed, I think,
450 times off Broadway.
In 55 countries.
Oh, 55 countries.
He said, so they don't really seem to have trouble finding somebody, but I can't believe anybody could have done it any better than he did.
Yes.
At all.
Phenomenal performance. Randy was also a guest here on BURGH VIVANT.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But I was really moved by his performance, not so much because the role itself was moving, but I was moved at the tremendous talent that he has. And anytime I'm in the presence of that kind of phenomenal acting, it touches me and it moves me, and I get almost quivery because it's such an honor. Not like that.
Yes, Underneath the Lintel. Not lentil. Not yentel. Lintel.
That's like a friend of mine. I was telling her how wonderful this was. She needed to go see it. She was saying, I'm trying to picture what that would be about. I mean, what role did lentils play in this whole story?
No, lintel, it's like the door jamb underneath the door frame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I wasn't familiar with that term.
Nor I. And now we know. And it's and the weird thing is he does children's shows like Arthur and Arthur's a, what is it? He rabbit with glasses? I don't know. An aardvark?
I don't know. I thought he was a mouse.
Cameron Knight.
You said her name before?
Him.
His name. I'm sorry.
It's not like Cameron Diaz. I've seen it.